Hi everyone, Lana Grebe of Star Point Horsemanship, and I'm here with Rivi. And today I am going to show you how to correctly measure your horse for a blanket. I've been getting asked this question a lot lately, so I thought I would make an instructional video to help everybody out and ensure the correct size for your order. So you want to measure your horse with a sewing tape ideally. Measuring a tape that's rigid isn't going to be correct with its measurement. So just something nice and soft that will mold around the horse's body. So you're going to take the beginning of the tape and put it right in the center of the chest here. So just feel with your hand right dead in the center. And then you're going to extend it all the way around to the center of the tailbone, which I'll turn Rivi around and show you in a second. A lot of people think that you stop right at the tip of the hindquarters, and that's incorrect because right now he's measuring a size 38 at the tip of the hindquarters, but he's actually a 44. So that's where a lot of mistakes happen, is that people stop right at the point of the hip, and you need to actually go all the way around to the center of the tailbone. All right, so I'm going to just turn him around and show you the point of the tail where you need to be measuring. So again, center of the chest and then all the way to the center of the tail. All right, so really just take your hand right dead in the center, and that's going to be your measurement, and his measurement is right at a 44. So he usually wears a 44, 46. Normally, if your horse, for example, if they're right at a 44, then for my size ranges of blankets, I recommend going to the 44, 46, because that blanket measures a 45 and it's going to be adjustable up or down. If your horse has a full winter coat, or if they're maybe a little chubby, then definitely go up that next size. Whereas if your horse measures a 43 and they're right in the middle, then they'll be fine with the next size down, which would be 42, 44. So, but always just go that next size up, usually to be safe, unless you have a very refined horse, and one that, say if your horse measures a 42, but they're very refined bodied and not as stocky, then you're probably safe going with, say, the 40, 42 size. Another mistake that people make with ordering blankets is they mistake the size of the blanket and they think that that means the height of your horse. So if you see a blanket that's a size 40, 42, that does not mean the height of your horse. It means the actual length of the blanket. So do keep that in mind and definitely double check that, because some people will order, for example, a 30, 32 blanket thinking that is the height of the horse and that will fit that size of horse, but it's actually a very tiny blanket that only measures 30 to 32 inches long. Okay? And then another question I get is, what weight blanket do you purchase? Now, it depends where you live, but if your horse has a full winter coat on and your temperatures aren't really decreasing beyond, say, I'd say 30 degrees Fahrenheit, then a 220 mid-weight blanket is probably perfect, especially if they're going to be out in the elements a lot with wind chill. That's a factor. If your horse is going to be out of the wind, but they have a full winter coat and they're, say, kept in a stall, then a sheet would probably be okay if they have a full uninterrupted winter coat going on. I personally always do put my horses in a mid-weight 220. We live out here in California, and our temperatures get down to around 25 at their lowest, and my horses are in stalls and out of the wind. So 220 is usually just fine with a winter coat. If you live in an area that goes below 30 degrees, then definitely put them in a 350 heavyweight blanket, even with a full winter coat if they're going to be out in the elements. And that's just going to ensure that they're not chilled from the wind and that they can stay comfortable and dry as well. So I'm just going to put a blanket on Rivi right now. This is our 220 midweight. and it's our pumpkin spice style. Now my blankets personally have a dual adjustable chest here, which I really like. I made them that way on purpose because if your horses are more stocky bodied or they are in between with that size range, you can loosen it up at the top here, and then that's going to really allow an extra inch of give in length for your horse. So I'm just going to move them around a little bit here. So you can see that that's a really nice feature on these blankets. They're adjustable and they're cut very, very well. They are true to size. And the length of the blankets vertically are going to be correct too. They're not going to be too long. I do get those questions, is if you have a really tiny little horse that's say 26 inches tall, are the blankets going to be too long down, say below their knees? My blanket size ratio should not be. They should be correct fitting for your horse, no matter what height they are as well. And then all of my blankets also come with nice hoods, and they attach to the blanket in 4 places with Velcro, and then they also have the adjustments here. So you're really going to have that nice quality and extra insulation. If your horse is staying outside and they are in the elements, then definitely put their neck covers on. I feel that that's just an extra little bit of warmth and insulation for them so that they can stay dry and just out of the wind chill. So I hope this helped with your blanket buying process. Thank you for watching. Please check out our website, starpointhorsemanship.com. We carry sheets, the midweights and the heavyweight blankets in solid colors and prints. And we have a wide variety of other mini and pony tack as well. Thanks again, and always remember to reach for the stars.